Well, hi guys. Okay, so I'm really gross. I've been weed eating and I've been pulling weeds over at our strand of bamboo, and our weeds grow just about as fast as the bamboo does. So I want to show you, now that it's done, some of the cool growth that we have here. So bamboo shoots pretty rapidly, and its growth can happen 12 to 24 inches in a day in really tropical regions. We here in South Florida, we're at a zone 9, 9.5, so it grows pretty quickly, and also it depends on the variety of bamboo on how quickly it actually grows. But this is dwarf Buddha belly, so these will get 25, 35 feet tall. And then we also have some shiny black timber that we have over here, and those can get about 70 feet tall, and they're a beautiful rare ornamental that's super shiny black when the culms are mature, which ours are nowhere near that, so we're excited for that to happen. But I want to show you some of these shoots. This is a rhizome based rooting system, so all bamboo is rhizome based. These are clumping, however, so they won't overtake the neighbor's property or our property. You can actually really control them very easily, and so if you have a shoot that pops up somewhere that is not desirable, you can literally just pop it off, and it will force this to decide to pop somewhere else, and it will give you another shoot somewhere else. So as long as your root base is mature, so the root base on this culm, this adult stalk of bamboo, it will grow along, and it's going to shoot about the same diameter of culm stalk as the adult parent grass. Bamboo is a grass, so this is a giant form of grass, which is pretty cool. So the shoots that come off of the parent plant will be typically around the same diameter as the whatever it's shooting off of, whatever the root base is. So this is one of our shoots that I don't know, how long ago did this pop up, Tim?
Probably about 2 weeks ago.
This is about 2 weeks old, so he popped out recently. We have one over here. This guy has been growing like crazy, and Tim actually took off some of the protective sheath on here so that you can see it. This will wear off as it grows anyway, but you can see how shiny bright green it is. And these are all of the points on each node where it's going to branch out. So this is where it's going to shoot branches out later on. So these are all shoots, and they actually alternate. So there's another shoot on this side that'll come out, so they're alternating. And this shoot comes up here, and you can see its top up here. So it's really super cool to watch them grow. These are what are called aerial roots. So that means that the roots are just growing from the node a little bit above the surface. So it will root typically wherever there is sunlight, it's going to shoot, and wherever it's a darker area, it will root. But if it's rooting down here, it's still going to pop some roots up a little bit higher. And some of the varieties will actually have aerial roots all the way up, which is pretty cool. Here's another one over here. So this is a little bit smaller parent, so this is a little bit smaller shoot on this bamboo. But these guys are so cool. They just pop up out of nowhere, and they get huge. It's really neat to watch them grow. This one was crazy. It almost seemed foreign. It popped up, and it is not the same diameter, and it came out of nowhere, and it shot up. I mean, this one probably did grow about a foot a day, and it is one of the tallest.
About 10 feet tall.
It's about 10 feet tall, so it's one of the tallest pieces that we have right now. Here's another shoot that we have on this Buddha belly over here, so you can see how they really branch out. It's pretty cool at the top. So each one of these leaves is where it's gonna shoot out as it matures. But all of these are sheaths that'll come off, and then it'll shoot actual branches off of it a little bit later on. But you can see its growth down here, which is pretty amazing. And then we have a couple of smaller ones that we purchased. Yeah, we're going to go over to the other side so that you can see it. This is the shiny black timber. It's not exciting yet. It's not shiny and black yet. So we're going to take you over to the other side that you can see some of our other shoots that we have on some of this other stuff. So this is shiny black Timor right here, and you can see it has a shoot off of it right back here, and it goes, there it is. See that shoot right here, and it goes on down right there. So we used to have a nice wooded area behind us, and we have these super cool, awesome neighbors that moved in, but they took away all the natural trees and they've planted a bunch of fruit trees because they actually have a little fruit stand, which is great. But we would like to hide a lot of that, and so this is why we've planted a shade screen back here. And oh, there's a little guy right here, so you can see his tiny, I don't know, there's his tiny little growth right there. And then right down here, this is a fun one. So while I was weeding this one, I saw a whole bunch of new growth. And this one, look at that cute little shoot. Can you see him? He's a brand new shoot, and there's some new growth also that is coming off of one of his, here, it's coming off of one of his nodes. See that? All those new little shoots coming off of there. But he's a new shoot. And then, is it this one?
Yep, this one has.
Oh, it's over here. Okay, sorry. Look at this guy. These are just little guys. Look how fun that is, though. There's a big shoot coming off of him. This is another one right here. I don't know if you can see that. And there's another one, a pretty big one, right back here. So you can see there's the top of him, and it goes right down here. So we are actually propagating some of the cutoffs of the bamboo, and we're also propagating from culms. So you will see a lot of bamboo propagation future videos, but I wanted to show you some of our sprouts, which is really fun and exciting. So the shoots, the bamboo shoots, and there are a lot of edible. You can eat most forms of bamboo. Some of them are more tasty and edible and softer than others. Right now, our goal is not edibles because they have to be pretty mature, and you actually eat the shoots, the part that I'm showing you, this brand new growth. That's the part that you eat, and right now we want to keep it propagating, so we really don't want to eat that part. And eventually when it is more mature and we have nice strands, we can dive into the food aspect of it. So that'll be cool later on. But right now we're just doing it for shade screen privacy purposes. Okay, so we will see you later. Thanks for letting us share. Bye.